True Blood episode 7, Hitting the Ground. So we see Sookie getting bit up by Lorena. Now, you know, Lorena's like, you taste, where are you? You taste different. I see why Bill's fascinated in you. And, you know, Bill comes behind her, gets the chain, starts choking her like, Sookie, do it. And then she's like, oh, Bill, how I love you. And Sookie's like, you wouldn't know love if it kicked you in the fangs. And she stakes her. What did I say on my last review? Who all watched the last review? Didn't I say you can't bite up Sookie, or we got you? She got. I ain't gonna lie though, you know, Lorena's dead, and I kind of, I'm lying, y'all. I'm glad she's dead. Yes, ding dong, Lorena is dead. Then we see Tara and Alcee come in where Bill and Sookie is, and Sookie thinks Bill's dead. She's like, you know, wake up, wake up, wake up. And Tara's like, look, he's dead, just leave him there. And Sookie's like, no, you know, I'm not leaving him there. While they're arguing, trying to wrap him up or whatever, Debbie the addict comes in there. Love the part when Sookie reads Debbie's mind about getting some more V from Bill, and Sookie's like, don't you even think about it, bitch. And Debbie's like, you picked a real dumb time to be calling me a bitch. Sookie distracts Debbie while she just going back and forth. She don't even know who to shoot. Sookie distracts her. Tara attacks her, gets the gun away from her. Alcee gets the gun. Here come Cooter the yard dog. Pow! Alcee shoots him. I was so happy when Alcee shot him, but I thought Coot was about to get him because, you know, he's about to turn into a werewolf. Pow! Shot him again, straight in the head. So Tara's all strong now because she has Franklin blood in her. I miss Franklin this episode. And poor Tara, she doesn't know with Franklin's blood being in her, and when he heals, he's going to be able to sense where she is at all times. We jump to Hoyt and his little date he had last time, Summer. She brings him some biscuits, blah, blah, blah. That whole storyline is still boring to me, but I miss Jessica this episode. I miss Arlene. I miss Terry. Like, it's just a whole bunch of storylines that they really left out this episode, but it was still a good episode. So we jump to Eric and the Queen. The Queen is in the cage, and Eric brings out Hadley, which is Sookie's cousin. And Eric is like threatening the Queen, like, look, if you don't tell me what you know about Sookie, I'm gonna kill Hadley. You know, I'm gonna drink her. And so he bites her right, and he's like, I give her 3 stars. So he's biting her, and the Queen is like, you know, I'm taking this secret, like, you could kill her, I'm not gonna tell you. And Hadley is like, look, I'm gonna tell you. First she tells him that she's Sookie's cousin, which Eric didn't know. Then she whispers in his ear what the Queen knows about Sookie, and Eric was like, you know, I wasn't expecting that. I want to know what she whispered in that ear, you know. Jumping to Sam's dumb redneck turning their son into dog fighting family. So Sam, he finds the place. He doesn't end up getting in, but then he turns to a dog. He gets in. He stops. You know, Tommy's starting to fight. Sam stops it, and he takes Tommy with him. Now, I still don't trust that. I don't trust Tommy. I don't trust the whole thing. I think they're just going to bring more trouble for Sam. We jump back to Tara, Alcee, Sookie, and Bill in the truck, and they're getting away. We go back to where Bill and Sookie is, and Sookie's just like, Bill, give me a sign that you're alive. Do something. Say something. She finds like a saw, and she cuts her arm, and she's putting it to Bill's mouth, and he starts like, he's alive. So it's just like, woo, Bill's alive. Well, Bill go ape nuts on Sookie. Like, he just started really biting her. Then he like attack her and just like won't stop. He like covering her mouth so she can't scream and shit. And Bill just, and you see Sookie like trying to get him to stop, trying to move him, trying to stop him, and he just will not stop. I mean, he's just sucking literally the life out of Sookie. And let me tell y'all, I'm team Bill, okay? But I'm about to be team Eric in a minute because Bill is pissing me off because I don't really know if he really loves Sookie or is that for his mission for the Queen. Like, what is going on? So they stop for a pee break or whatever, and Tara goes to check on Sookie, right? She's bamming. She's like, Sookie, everything all right back there? She goes to open the truck, and now he's like, no, don't do it. You'll burn, you know, the vampire burn. And Tara like, I'm opening this damn truck. So she opens the truck, and Bill roll over like, what happened? Like, he don't know what happened. What the hell? Sookie is unconscious, and it's just not good. Sookie is rushed to the hospital. We see her just unconscious, blood just flowing, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, Sookie, oh my gosh. Okay, Sookie girl, get up, girl. You know, they try to give Sookie some blood, and she has like this freak reaction to it, and her body rejects the blood. The doctor comes and tells Tara that Sookie does not have a blood type, which I really wasn't surprised by that, because we all know there's something special about Sookie's blood. We see Jason. Jason is talking to the guy that they caught during the drug bust, which he finds out is Crystal's cousin. He goes to interrogate the guy, which they both dumb. The cousin called Jason smart. Just to let you know how dumb he is. So the cousin's like, look, you get me some meth, I'll tell you what you want to know about Crystal. So Jason goes to Lafayette, and Lafayette like, hell no, I'm not giving you nothing else. And while he's visiting Lafayette, he gets a call from Tara that Sookie's in the hospital. We finally see Pam. Who missed Pam? Because I really missed Pam. Pam ain't been in the last, like, what, 3 episodes or so? But Pam was holding up like a G. Pam was like, look, I'm not about to be no punk. You know, like, he telling her he got her something from Tiffany's, and she like, well, good, they'll go with the chains I got on. And that really made me like Pam. You know what I'm saying? She just was like, I'm take it. You know what I'm saying? And why? Why is the manager trying to pierce the girl eyelid? Oh. Eric comes to save the day as usual. He goes in there, you know, he's like, you know, he's trying to remove Pam from the table, and the manager's like, no, she stay on the table. Well, it's revealed that Eric is no longer working for the queen, so he didn't commit treason. He's working for the king. The king come in and tell the master, you have no authority. Russell is very powerful, y'all. Did y'all see how he removed Pam from them chains and put the magister in them just like that, like within a couple seconds? I was like, wow. He was also torturing the magister, telling him how he had no authority, how he is the authority as soon as he marries the queen, that is. And the magister actually refuses, so he's getting tortured by the king. Now, interesting part, but a very confusing part, was Sookie, while she was in a coma, I don't know if she was actually dreaming or she was really there. We meet Claudine. Like, who the hell is Claudine? I know, but I'm not going to spoil it for you, okay? Sookie's confused, like, who are you? She knows that she feels comfortable there, but she just doesn't know why. She doesn't really know what's going on. My question was that heaven that Sookie was at, or what was that supposed to be? That's what I want to know. Also, while Claudine was talking to Sookie, and Sookie was afraid to get in the water, she never learned how to swim, you know, because her parents died in the flash flood, so she had this fear of water. Claudine reveals that Sookie's parents did not die in the flash flood, which I thought was very interesting. So Sookie is dancing around, you know, she's having fun, and all of a sudden at this place, which I'm going to call it heaven, now I don't really know what it was, a dark light approaches, and Claudine tells Sookie to not let him take her light. So I'm really wondering what that means. Bill actually saves Sookie with the choice of Jason. Tara's like completely against it, but I feel like what else were they going to do? Sookie was going to die if Bill did not heal her. So I think Jason did make a good decision. I think we're about to see the end of the whole Bill and Sookie relationship. And I was confused when Sookie woke up. She was like screaming, like terrified screaming. I wonder, was she terrified of Bill or terrified what she just saw, like when she was in with Claudine? So the magister is still being tortured, you know, and he finally does marry the queen and the king, which I think is all bad news. Russell is telling the magister how he has no authority, and by this authority and that authority, and I'm just like, who the hell is the authority? That's what I want to know. Who's the authority? Russell is going off, and once the magister marries them, Russell cuts the magister's head off. He says, say hello to the true death. He cuts the magister's head off, and it goes off. Now, what pissed me off was, did anybody check the time? We still had 10 damn minutes left, y'all. I'm tired of this, True Blood. Y'all pulled that stunt last season, too. What is going on? I'm paying for HBO for my full hour of True Blood, okay? I actually watched the post-mortem this time, and it was the whole Bill and Lorena love story. which was funny. 1852 to 2010 I thought was funny. But so yeah, thank you everybody for rocking with me. Please let's leave comments, let's thumbs up, and if you guys want to discuss, you know, what Claudine is, what Sookie is, I will not say it in the video because I really don't want to spoil it for people, because you guys leave me so much and you guys are usually on point, so I don't usually want to spoil it until it's actually revealed when everybody knows it. So we'll just discuss that in the comments, which I get back to everybody's comments. So again, bye Trubies, see you in a week, and they better give us our whole damn hour.